Today,
Hey
we're
guys,
gonna
Prince
talk
Sula.
about my special move.
Shut up, man. Shut up, bro. It's Prince Sula.
Prince Sula.
And
Bow.
honestly, really,
I said bow.
I'm like way bigger
I
than
said
you.
bow.
Get out of here, man. Welcome to the Prince Sula experience, yeah.
I'm gonna block you, bro.
Block me, Ninja Turtle.
That's how you handle.
That's not how you handle it.
You don't block. Shut up, Prince Sula. You block people.
Welcome to another episode of the Prince Sula Experience. It is yours truly, Prince Sula. Today we're going to cover blocking. Blocking people on your cell phone, blocking people out of your life, and the goods and the bads behind it. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back. So when it comes to blocking people, this is a big topic. Blocking people has been a way for everyone to find their balance when it comes to clearing out their minds, focusing what they want to do with their life. Now, as you know, we like to go into a lot of the relationship and dating topics, but when it comes to my channel and how we operate here, everything that we do pretty much transfers to the world, to the people in your life, to jobs, to business. When it comes to blocking, we're just gonna get straight into it. So if you've ever been blocked, or if you ever have done the blocking, this message is for you. When it comes to blocking people, to give you the straight up black and white answer, regardless if you like it or not at home, it's considered emotional abuse.
What was that, Prince Sula? What? I can't hear you. What? Talk to the hand, bro. He's talking to the hand right now.
Emotional abuse, they're defense mechanisms. Blocking someone is emotional abuse because if you do not take advantage of standing up for yourself and being bold to creating a message and having a healthy conversation with someone and letting them know what your standards are and what your boundaries are, when you block someone, it's usually a tactic to disappear from someone, no trace, no word, and that's okay. But if you have not communicated that standard or that boundary between someone, all you're doing is running away from something. And the reason why it's a tactic is because you are using that to eventually say, hey, I may or may not come back to you. And if you block someone and do not ever care to talk to them again, you're basically going to allow someone to be hanging out there on the limb, and you now have the ability to come back to them at any point if you ever wanted in the future, because you could easily just unblock your phone. Now, the other tactic behind that is if somebody really wants to get to you, they'll get to you. It doesn't matter if you block them on your phone, if you block them on an email address, people will find ways to communicate with you. That's why this next option is the healthiest option, which is being direct, being upfront, and speaking the truth from a place of accountability, power, and self-love. Learning how to establish boundaries and having the standards for yourself that allow you to speak to someone in a form of healthy communication, that is all that you need. Now, if somebody wants to go past your boundaries and wants to disrespect what you laid out, that is where you can take it to the next level and you enforce that. You enforce consequences. You get the law involved. But to block someone is just a tactic. Now, if you are the person who has been blocked, understand, just like we just spoke on earlier, it's a tactic. Someone's most likely blocking you because they're either using you, they want to come back to you in the future, or they just don't like you, period, straight up, and they don't have the power on the inside to speak that directly because it comes from a place of lack. I don't like to use words like weakness and all that here because psychologically speaking, it's unhealthy. They are just people who don't have the power to confront, meaning they lack self-love. Find your self-love, develop who you are, love yourself, and see how easy it is for you to be bold, to live with your truth, to be confrontational, and to say, hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore, have nothing to do with you, I'm not into you. Hey, I was blocked. Okay, I can have a conversation and inner dialogue and say, you know what? I was blocked. This person obviously does not like me, or they don't want to be with me, or they're not into me, or they want to use me. So instead of me having to fight that back, goodbye. Have a great time. I don't want someone who's gonna block me. I'm out. Versus someone having the conversation to speak with you. Now, if someone comes at you directly and says, I don't like you, I don't want to talk to you anymore, respect their boundaries. Respect what they say. If you are telling someone that you don't want to talk to them anymore, leave you alone, with all due respect, then they need to respect you. And if they don't, take it to the next level. But stop blocking people. Power to you. Get rid of emotional abuse. And let's make this life great. I send love and peace and power to you always. If you like this content, be sure to like. If you are enjoying this content and you want to continue to grow this with me, because self-love is
a long journey. That's why.
It's a lifetime journey. Subscribe with me and let's make this happen. I'm Prince Sua. Power to you.
The Prince Sua Experience.